Hello Divine Feminine and welcome to your power message for Friday, Fabulous Friday. And we've moved into Aquarius energy today, and there's a lot of shifts around. There's been a shift in the weather here, so we're operating in snow energy right now, which is very cleansing. Snow also brightens up the night time, so it's about illumination. So I feel this new moon and this Aquarius energy and the water rabbit that's coming in on Sunday is bringing in so much clarity and illumination. So I've borrowed George's deck that he bought himself when we saw Gabby as well on Friday last week. A week today, it's amazing how it flies, the time. And we have to enjoy each moment because none of us really know how long we've got. Things can change in an instant. So you're being reminded today to enjoy the moment and breathe and feel alive and enjoy every part of it. Instead of just wishing your life away. We've all been there. Previously before awakening, we were all looking forward to the weekend. If we were in a job, Monday morning, roll on Friday, wishing the week away or wishing for the holiday months down the line. And as we awake to this journey, and realise how precious life is and how precious time is, especially as we get older physically, we start enjoying the moment more. And, we have to consciously choose that too. Because at times on this journey, we can get lost in that too. Thinking, I want to be in union. I want it now. Or wishing things were different. Or if you've got plans with your twin at the weekend, you're wishing the week away. And we're being reminded to just stop and think and take a moment to breathe and just really embrace this present moment and be in the now and enjoy the journey to union or the journey to what you were wanting as much as receiving it and getting to the destination. So if you're manifesting a goal right now, say it's an amount of money or a special career move or something else, enjoy this journey to that because it's where we learn and it's where we get stronger and it's where we experience all the magical things. Even when they seem hard, wow, when we look back, we know it happened the right way. We give ourselves credit and we say, I achieved this. I got through that. It was me. I did that. So give yourself credit today for how far you've come on your journey and be proud of where you are and enjoy where you are too. So we're going to use the Spirit Junkie cards today to see what we need to know. And I love this deck. I love how it's got this gorgeous blue pearl as well. Really in, synchronicity with George's journey, Blue Ice Tarot, the blue energy. We didn't know that when we bought the cards. I went for the Super Attractor deck and he went for the Spirit Junkie. So we've swapped. So I've borrowed his deck today and he's borrowed mine. So what do we need to know? And I'm going to bring this in as well for tomorrow's daily Twin Flame Angel reading. So what do we need to know today as Divine Feminines? Wow, it jumped across the room. So remember, when things fly away in that way, everything is moving forward, things are springing forward. So first of all, I need to find where that card's gone because it flew across the room. It flew across the room. Where's it gone? Oh, it's over there. Sometimes we have to get up and get what we are being guided to get. We have to take action. We have to do what we are being guided to do to make the changes that we are being guided to make. Sometimes it's not so easy just sitting around and waiting for something to happen. We have to put the effort in. And that's really what I'm feeling. So what I'm feeling for you is you're receiving divinely guided action steps to take right now on your journey. Now, this isn't necessarily to do with what you need to do to be in union, because I'm feeling this is a day where the angels want you to start enjoying your life and giving back to you and appreciating exactly where you are. And that means enjoying the journey as much as the destination. So this is definitely about you being guided to take action towards your dream. And that could be your goal. Maybe you want to write a book and the ideas are all bobbing around, but you haven't got it off the ground yet. Maybe today is the day you actually write down what you want to do, or you start planning. We have to get out of our seats sometimes to make things happen, to move around, motivation. So I feel you're being given the motivation today to do what you were being guided to do, no matter what that may be. And we've got all the time leaders coming to me in ways I could never have imagined. Now, isn't this powerful? Because we've got the new moon there. I'm seeing that as a new moon. And the fact that it's a pink moon there It's connected with beauty and grace and the energy of Archangel Ariel and Archangel Jophiel. So Ariel is the angel of the material world, the angel who helps you to manifest your dreams and desires with the help of Archangel Orion, helps you with financial stuff. So if you're thinking about money, maybe you want more money, or you want to be successful in your career, or you want to work on service and get paid for it, or you want to go full time doing YouTube, or whatever it is you are being guided to do, doing healing. Maybe you're thinking, right, now's the time to start again. The angels are showing you with this card here that everything you were dreaming of and wanting will be provided for you at the exact right moment that you need it. So Archangel Ariel is saying, believe. When you believe, you achieve. Dream it, believe it, achieve it. Ask and it is given. When we ask and we believe, we receive. All that I need. So that could be money, resources, opportunities, people, time. Whatever you want, it's coming to you in ways you could never have imagined. And you're being reminded about the journey and the beauty of it. So Archangel Jophiel is saying to you, enjoy this moment. Enjoy this day, because you'll achieve union. The angels are assuring you all that you need to achieve your dream is coming to you in ways you could never have imagined. So that's about letting go of the way we think it should go, or the way we think it should be, or letting go of the way we think that the masculine should act and do things, and trust that it's going to happen in such a beautiful way. It's going to exceed our wildest dreams. The universe always has a better way, a quicker way than we can even imagine. So it's okay to expect it, but do it in a way where we anticipate it. When we expect it, we put limits on things because we expect it to go a certain way or happen in a certain way, and then we get disappointed and we take things personally and we think there's something wrong when there isn't. So be flexible and adaptable. And I say this to you constantly, remember, if anything happens that changes the plan, there's a better plan. So don't be angry because the plans have changed, or don't feel that, it's never going to happen, or here we go again. Be excited because the universe is putting a plan in place that's bigger and better than the original plan. So all that you need, it's coming to you. And it's coming to you with this new moon in ways you could never have imagined. It's coming with bells on. The angel's saying you may hear bells ringing. You may see white flowers. They show me white flowers. They show me the pink moon. You may see pinks and whites, even these gorgeous kind of blue energy colours today, because blue is connected with Archangel Chamuel, the finding angel, helping you to find what you were seeking, connecting with Archangel Sandalphon, this gorgeous, aqua-light blue. Archangel Sandalphon answering your prayers in music and saying to you, I am giving you signs that your prayers have been answered. I am showing you the way. But definitely you may see something a bit magical today, like a pink moon. And this is gorgeous energy. This is the angel saying to you, this is a creative energy coming in for you. When you operate through love and you see with the eyes of love and you focus on what you do love, you're going to achieve more of that. And you're going to feel good. You're going to get excited. This is a creative time in your life where things are springing up. And what I'm actually seeing this as well is the white flowers in this here. It's about the way that, the flowers look in the snow. When I'm looking outside right now, if I show you, look at the bush there, how it's covered in all of that gorgeous snow. This is how the flowers or the grass or the bushes or, it's all covered in this cleansing, purifying energy. So we're being purified right now. We're being cleansed. We are being healed. So the new moon is bringing in all that you need. But for that to happen, sometimes we have to be motivated and take action and get up and go for what we want and reach forth for what we want. Reach out. And reaching out may mean talking to the angels, connecting with them, communicating with them. And this is also a great message about the masculines reaching out to the divine feminine. Regarding communication, you feel that something is coming. You know that something has shifted as we move ahead. And this card's moving on top of the deck, so I'm going to take this as well. It's safe to slow down, relax and let go. So the angels are saying to you, it's okay. It's okay to slow down. It's safe for you to do that. It's safe for you to relax about this and let go. Let go of all the storm clouds in your mind, all the fear. That's really what I'm seeing there. These are like storm clouds, because we're afraid sometimes if we let go, if we stop reaching out, if we give them time, they're going to forget all about us, or they're not going to return, or they're going to move on. And that's just not true. How can you move on from yourself? You can't. But you can move on from all the struggle and the pain and turn those storm clouds into beautiful clear skies. You have that choice. It's like people say, if you have lemons, if life has given you lemons which are very bitter, make lemonade. You have a choice. As if you're going through some darkness right now, choose to find the light. That's your choice. We always have a choice. And I want to read you something that somebody sent to me. I was going to do a video on this, but they're guiding me to really do it now, because as divine feminines, we need to hear these messages sometimes to give us faith. One of our soul sisters says, Liz, I've always tried my best to believe in good things. However, depression is a real thing for many. I've battled with it for years, and I was doing well, manifesting a life with my twin, and then he ghosted me. It's been 1.5 years and not one word from him. I am very happy for you and George. It's not always as easy to just stay positive. Could you address this sometime? I'm looking towards counselling. All of this has stirred up my issues with abandonment that I need to heal me right now. I'm praying God will help me. Well, first of all, if something's been stirred up within us, like abandonment issues or depression, there's a reason why. We are always learning and growing. Everything we go through is a teacher to us, and we are a student of it. And the masculine here has ghosted this amazing lady, and there's a reason why. So, first of all, it's knowing. I know it's hard, but it's knowing that don't take it personally. And it's not just like he's ghosted her for 5 minutes. He's ghosted her for 1.5 years. But he's also teaching her to trust the love and to feel the love on a much deeper spiritual level, and to go within to find that happiness, because happiness is an inside job. And someone the other day said to me, people like you, Liz, people like me, it's okay to sit there in your ivory tower and say these things, but you need to understand it's harder than that. I know. Honestly, I really do know. I've been through it, for a long time, probably about 15 years, all in all, when I think about it now, longer than that, because really my journey to union started. Our journey to union starts as a child. We're born ready for this, and we're born searching for this. But for me, I'm nearly 47 years old, and really my journey to union began properly where I was going through all the pain and all the real radical improvements in my life from 30. So, it's not that I've just come into union, boom. I learned what I needed to learn to come into union, just like you guys are learning what you need to learn to come into union. So I agree, depression is a real thing. And it is hard when our twin ghosts us and we don't know what to do, we don't understand, and we're looking for outside help. But if things are stirred up within us, there's a divine reason, so we can address it. And all we need in this life is our connection with ourself and source, because number one, our twin lives within ourselves. But more importantly, we have a connection with source. Our connection with God goes beyond space and time. So our connection with heaven is within ourselves. So when we go within and we block out the outside world, and that doesn't mean block people or hide away, it means we just have a moment in time to calm ourselves down, to go within and breathe and reconnect with ourselves. You may do that through meditation. You could do it through breath work. You could do it by going in nature. You could do it by doing something that you love to do that brings in a calming energy. I used to do that all the time before union, going to my favourite coffee shop and just sitting there and watching the world go by. And it calmed me down. It gave me fresh energy and fresh perspective. And it gave me time for me. So time for the self is so important on this journey. And sometimes that's given to us through being ghosted or blocked so we can reconnect with ourselves. But happiness is always an inside job. And sometimes all the counselling we need is to connect with the angels and to connect with our guides and ask for signs and synchronicities. Because sometimes when we go for outside help to counsellors or therapists who don't understand the twin flame journey or don't really understand how we can change our vibration, we're told to take medication or we're told to, go over the past or do certain things that really don't serve our higher good as a spiritual being. What makes more sense is to connect with what feels good, because we have an inner guidance system, and that inner guidance system shows the way through your feelings. If you feel bad, if you feel depressed, if you feel sad, if you feel things are going wrong, you know something needs to change. So seek out the next best thing, the next best thought. Start with things like gratitude, being grateful for what you do have right now, the eyes to see, the air to breathe, the clothes to wear, the food to eat, the life to lead. Be grateful for those things, and it will make you feel a small amount of hope, and it will help you to feel a little bit better. And then look at other things, the beautiful way the garden grows, or the way the sun shines, or the way the birds tweet. Things that really do uplift you through nature, which is God's garden. And that will uplift your mood a little bit. And then look for other things. And then we can go deeper and look into the lessons in the situation we are in, the blessings from it, the way we get stronger, the way we have that choice to choose happiness in every moment, because it's always a choice, no matter what we're going through. And I've been through the darkness and the light, and I've found happiness in both energies. We have to look for the bigger picture. When my mum passed away, it was a dark time for me, but I chose to seek out happiness and positivity every day because I know that's what she would want. She wouldn't want me crying and upset and, in pain and wanting to end everything. She would want me to live because she lives through me. That's her legacy. That's the legacy she's left me. And she lives through me. And this is what we need to know. So, I really hope that brings clarity to that beautiful lady who commented that. And I put, go to the playlist Health and Wellbeing. There is videos in the playlist right now that can help. Twin Flames, everything you need to know. There's a playlist called that. Everything's in there if you want to know about separation, how to connect with angels. Someone said the other day, can you talk about the angels, each angel? Already done it. Meet the playlist. Meet the angels. Yeah, meet the playlist. Thank you, angels. Meet the angels. If you want to learn about tarot, how to tap in with your psychic side, even how to start a YouTube channel, it's all in the playlist. If you want to hear about my journey to union and you are a member, it's already in the playlist for you. Go and check it out. Positivity is a choice. We have all been, and we've all been through serious dark times. This is what I've wrote back, including me. So, this is about not judging other people until you've at least walked a mile in their shoes. People out there saying to me things like, people like you, Liz, or it's all right for you to do this. That's having an impression of what you think or having a perception of what you think my journey has been like. If you think it's been easy, think again. But again, it doesn't matter what you think about me. It doesn't matter what people think about you. It matters what you think about yourself. And that's what matters. It's none of your business what anybody else thinks. People operate sometimes from pain, and they can't see anybody else experiencing that pain. When we're in darkness, we feel like nobody understands us. But people do, because we do. Because we are light workers and we experience these things, separation, heartache, pain, loss, grief, all these things, so we can get through to the other side. And when we've got through to the other side, we can then help other people who are still on that side of the path. That's why we go through these things. So if you're questioning, why am I experiencing this? Why? What's the purpose of it? It's so you can empathise and have compassion and feel what others feel. So when I put, we have all been through serious dark times, including me, and thinking otherwise is unrealistic. The truth is, even in the darkest times, we are offered a choice to find the light which is always there and always available. Call on Archangel Michael for strength, and that's the truth. We are always offered a choice. We're always offered a choice whether we choose to be free or trapped, choose to be in ego or in our higher self, choose to operate through love or fear, choose to feel happy or sad. It's our choice. No matter what is going on around us, no matter what our twin does, everything that happens is neutral. It's the way we view it that makes it good or bad. So we can look at our twin ghosting us and say, okay, is this good or bad? It's a neutral thing. It means, first of all, that he's processing. And that's a good thing. He's thinking. Yes, he can overthink and that can push him into fear. But those fears need to come up so he can heal them, face them, deal with them, and be free of them. And then he's available to you. So everything that happens on this journey, it's a good thing if you see it that way. It can be a bad thing if you see it that way. It's your choice. Everything is neutral. But I tell you this, seeing things in a more positive way leads to union. Work for me. I had years of suffering and pain, years of being jealous and envious of others and not really amounting to much at all because I was stuck in a cycle. And then everything changed for me when I started looking for a better thought and looking for something to be grateful for and realising how blessed I am instead of how stressed I am. And that led me to the change in my life where everything, sometimes things get worse before they get better, but things improve. And when we are going through things and we feel like we've got to the top of the mountain and then things happen suddenly that knock us down again, it reminds us that we are alive, that we are a soul, that we've come here to thrive and shine and to get back up when we get knocked down. And in those moments, we have the opportunity to give up or carry on, to fall down or stand up. And that's when the angels are there for us in our times of need. Archangel Michael saying to you, get up, warrior. Get up, soldier. You've got this because I've got you. I'm giving you what you need. These are the times we fall on our knees and pray and find faith. Look at Liz in Eat, Pray, Love. She dropped down to her knees and asked God for help because she didn't know what to do. And the doors opened. She was shown the way. You'll have an epiphany, or you'll be shown an idea, or you'll receive a sign, or something will come to you, or something can change. Divine intervention isn't always happy and wonderful. It can cause chaos, but it moves us into that wonderfulness because we've been asking for it. So every tower moment creates a blessing. Every tower moment creates a star. Every death creates a fool. In other words, I'm thinking of the tarot, not a fool. Every death, which is transformation, change, the endings, brings in the fool, which is the new beginnings, the leaps of faith that give me fear, the opportunities. Don't get triggered if you felt like a fool on this journey. I have. We all have. I'm sure you have and everyone else watching. We've all felt a fool for this love. Why? Because it opens us up. It breaks us wide open because the light goes into the wound and heals it. We've all felt like a fool when we've made mistakes, but guess what? They are not mistakes. They are merely lessons in disguise that lead to beautiful, magical blessings. So believe me when I say to you, you have got this because heaven has got you. God is with you. You are never alone. You may feel that way at times, but you're not. You may feel separate from your twin at times, but you're not because they live in you. They reside within you in the core of your being. And all you need to do to connect with that energy and feel that love is close your eyes and feel it. Feel it. They are with you right now. Feel them. Connect with them. Know them. Trust that. Because this is so much more than just a physical love. And you'll have the physical love when you start enjoying the road to it. And that's the message of today. So I'm going to bring in the book for today. Let's see what we need to know. So where are we? Here we go. So I'm just going to get tomorrow's ready. Remember, I don't look at it either because I want it to be an exciting surprise too. Oh, thank you, Angel. It blows my mind because I talk about it, there it is. Allow the angels to help you. Amazing. And it's the number 20 today. It's the 20th, but 20 energy is also about awakening and power moments in our lives. And think about 2020 in itself. It was a year of an awakening. We went through a pandemic that wasn't very nice at all, but it woke people up. It shifted things around. It moved things where they needed to be. That was a divine intervention. And it also helped people to change things in their life and transition if that was part of God's plan. So you, our beloved one, and the angels saying you are beloved. You are beautiful to us. The angels see you in a higher way. This is why they communicate with you as beloved one, dear one. This is why. We take great interest in your care, your happiness, and your peace of mind. So you might think, my masculine doesn't care about me. He isn't interested in me. He doesn't care about my happiness. He doesn't care about my peace of mind. Guess what? The angels do. The angels care about you. God cares about you. They are listening to you. And your twin does feel that way. He does care about you and he is interested in you. He just may not be able to show it right now because of his own fears. He may be dealing with his own stuff. So he may just be too involved in his own self right now. He can't see past the end of his own nose. Don't feel bad about that or take it personally. Instead, get what you crave from the angels. That's what I did. When I was craving anything, whether it be from a catalyst I was experiencing with or George, I got it from heaven. I remember when George was going through a really, crazy time where he was just being really weird with me and off with me. You know how they are. Instead of being triggered by it and angry by it, which I'd already healed through previous catalysts, I just went with the flow and I turned to heaven. I turned to God. Fall on your knees if you need to and connect with God and the angels because you'll receive what you need. They're interested in you. The universe loves you so much. The universe is showing you constantly. When you go outdoors and you see a sign that says, I love you, in its own way, whatever it is to you. Not long ago, I went away on my own for the night and I was walking down the stairs in the hotel and there was like this billboard on the wall, how they put them in the wall. And it said, anything you need, just ask. And I was like, it doesn't matter if it was from the hotel to the guest, it was from the universe to me. Anything you need, Liz, ask. I was at the train station not long ago and I was in the right place to notice something across the other side of the tracks. And it said something about being loved. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was something I needed to hear in that moment. And the universe will do that for you. You and the universe have got a thing going on. Why? Because the universe is interested in you. The universe loves you. You matter. You matter. Whenever you speak or think something, the universe is up there saying to you, your wish is my command. If you've seen The Secret, the film, that will put a visual in there. Imagine the genie. You've got Aladdin and his lamp and he rubs the lamp and a genie comes out. And the genie is up there just kind of looking at you saying, what do you want? Your wish is my command. And it doesn't matter if you're thinking a good thought or a bad thought, the universe is going to give it to you because the universe loves you. So remember that. You have a wish granter. And that doesn't mean that God is there to grant you wishes. People say, oh, God's not there for that. This is about you being a creator. God created you in his image. And God is the I am presence of all. And he created you in his image. So you have the power to co-create with him in your life and say, I am successful. I am interesting. I am valuable. I am deserving of love. I am worthy of these things. Because you are. When you believe it, you achieve it. When you're upset, we stand even closer to you and we embrace you with our affection. That's why when you're going through the dark times, you sometimes feel, when you ask for it, you feel comforted in that way. You feel warmness around you. You may feel light. It's magical when you go through, when you're at the darkest point and you feel you're so alone, you can't go on and you don't know what to do and you're on your knees. You feel this warmth come around you. You may hear testimonies where people have turned to Jesus because of those things, because they felt it so intensely. And that's the power of your connection with Source. You feel it. You know you're not alone. You know in that moment you were safe. In the dark times you were safe. Even when you feel all alone or misunderstood, we are with you, loving you steadily. Steadily, that means it's constant. The angels can be a constant in your life if you allow them to be. They are a constant in mine. That's why I'm here every day. People say to me every day, why are you here every day, Liz? How do you do it? Angels. Because I want to. I want to connect with the angels every day. Why? Because it helps me. Helping you helps me. It boosts my vibration. It rewards me in a loving way. It helps me to feel loved. When I'm connecting with this message today, I have angel bumps all through my body. It's excitement to feel the power of this love and to know that you can have what you dream of when you believe it. So feel the power of the love. Turn to heaven today. Ask the angels and allow them to help you. That means they're always there listening, but you have to give them permission. You've got free will. So you have to ask their permission. You know what you have to say, not their permission. You have to ask your own permission. You have to say to yourself, I allow the angels in. And then they receive your permission. That's what they want you to know. They're always there. It's like you're about to run a race. And you have to wait for the starting noise, the boom, and then you go. Or you wait for the ready, set, go, 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 and then you go. So that's what the angels are there for. They're listening constantly. But sometimes you have to ask for their help. Help me. What do I do? What do I say? Where do I go? That's asking for help. A lot of the time we ask for help without even knowing we are asking for help, but we are because we are allowing them in. We're your teammates. And this is why you're seeing ants, okay? If you start seeing ants throughout 2023, if you see ants on the TV, or maybe you have a little outbreak of ants in your house or where you work, or you see ants anywhere, or you hear the word, it's a sign of teamwork, okay? We're your teammates, say the angels. We are constantly ready to receive whatever you throw our way. So, when you are feeling bad and you are struggling, give it to heaven. They'll take the problem, they'll transmute it, and they'll exchange it for peace and a solution. They'll sort it out. The angels are on it. When you think it, the angels are on it. It may take a little bit of time. There's a story in the Bible. I'm not sure where in the Bible or what it is, because I actually heard a preacher talking about this. But he was talking about someone who asked for help, okay? And he was struggling with something, and he asked for help, and no help came. And he was constantly asking for help. And after so many nights, okay, could have been like 30 nights or something. It's not Jesus in the desert, 40 days, 40 nights. It's someone, I can't remember what his name is. It could be Daniel or someone like that. But he was calling on the angels. He was asking for help. And Archangel Michael came to him after about 30 nights. Let me know what this story is if you know it in the comments. Or however many nights, it's irrelevant. It's the fact that he asked one day, and many, many nights later, an angel came to him. And he said, where have you been? I asked 30 nights ago for help. Where have you been? Archangel Michael says, I've been getting to you. I've been fighting through the darkness, and I've been overcoming pain and struggle for you. I've already been working on it for you. Behind the scenes, there's been a war going on, and you have victory now. So in other words, the moment he asked for help on the first day, Archangel Michael heard the request and came in, but the person himself didn't see results or receive any reward until 30 days later. Why? Because things were happening behind the scenes that we are not even aware of. So it's about having faith and trust and that knowingness that once you ask, it is given, because it is. So we're your teammates, and we're constantly ready to receive whatever you throw our way. When you coordinate your efforts with us, that means you do what you're guided to do, and you get up off your chair if you need to. We can go even farther together. This means keeping open lines of communication at all times, especially when you feel upset or need support. So there's two things I'm feeling in that. The first of all, always talk to the angels, because they're always there. Don't ever think they've left you. It's easy to give up when we're in pain. and say, God doesn't care about me, he's forgotten me. Even Jesus said, Father, why have you forsaken me? Why have you forgotten me, when he was suffering on the cross? But he hadn't. There's a plan. And this is about keeping the lines of communication open. So in other words, if your masculine has blocked you, you've got a choice. Do you block them back or do you not? Don't. Why? Because keep the lines of communication open. Instead, take your energy and attention away. That's a natural block. You don't need to block them back. If they shout at you, you don't need to shout back. It's not that you aren't respecting yourself by behaving in a neutral way. It means you respect yourself more. Be the bigger person. As Selena said, kill them with kindness. Operate in love by giving back to you. Pull your energy away in your own way. Especially when you feel upset or need support. Don't block the lines of communication. And that's what the masculines learn. What they really need to do is open up. But they shut down. And what do? Block, ghost, ignore, and then they have to sort that out. There's always consequences to actions. So if you operate in your higher light, you don't need to, act to sort out what you've done because there's nothing to sort out. When you allow us to help you with everything that means relationship, health, home, career, money, finances, any struggles, friendships, whatever you're going through, you'll see evidence of the depth of our love for you. And that's because you receive answers, you get solutions, you receive signs. The way is made. It's so big that it exceeds the capacity of words to express it. Yet when you allow us to demonstrate our devotion, you'll feel it. And that's the truth. You feel it. That's that knowingness that you are being supported. That's when you ask Archangel Michael for strength and all of a sudden, wow, you feel like you can take on the world. It's not your strength, it's theirs. It's like when you want to give up smoking cigarettes or drinking alcohol, or you want to quit an addiction. Sometimes you can't do it on your own, so you call on the angels and they give you that power. The power comes from within you, yes, but above you. That's how I've quit things. I went through a time last year where I was buying things, and it was because it was how I was dealing with my mum's death. Okay, because I used to, if I went on a website, and I bought myself a top, I'd buy one for my mum. It was just a thing we did. If she was out somewhere and she saw something for herself, she'd get one for me. And it was a way of me dealing with things. And I had to call on Archangel Nathaniel to help me to stop doing that. And he did. Because I couldn't do it on my own, but he gave me the power. He gave me the strength. It's like He-Man. If you've seen He-Man, I'm going back years here. I think they've brought a new one out. But when I was a kid growing up, I used to love He-Man and She-Ra. And He-Man was just a normal guy. He was Adam, And then he called on the power of Grayskull. And he got his sword and he went, I have the power. And the power came into his sword and changed him into He-Man. He went through this big change. I have the power. You have the power right now by calling on the angels, by accepting heavenly assistance, by knowing who you are. If you can't do something on your own, you don't need to, because you have angels by your side. So call on them today to give you the strength you need. And it may just be the strength to get through this day, to see it in a new way, to receive what you want. So trust that it's not just about union or the destination or getting what you want. It's about the journey to it that makes your life so wonderful and fulfilling. And that's what your soul has come here for, to grow in this way and to experience this love. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.